Konban Chio. Hi, I'm Pistachio Shouakuma. Welcome to this stream, and welcome to Shouakuma Shuffle, which is our 1 hour long Zatsudan series at random days of the week, random times of the day, where we just talk about whatever I really want for a whole hour. How are Toritachi's doing? What is up? What are you have planned for today? I don't know. My plan was to go to karate, but it seems like I hurt my knee. I don't know how. We did a lot of like stuff that would like strain our knees at karate. We were doing like a lot of like squats in place and a lot of like other stuff. But I felt fine after karate, but I woke up this morning and it hurts really bad, so I'm icing it. And then I'll probably put heat on it, and then we'll see how that goes. So I might have to skip today. And if I skip today, then I will just work on 3.0 as much as I can. That is, and we are doing what? You're doing what? Are you shrimping? I'm actually not. Made of hopes and dreams, yep. I'm gonna drink some tea eventually. Oh, you still feel good enough to work on the Gundam and stuff? Maybe that's like me streaming. It takes your mind off of being sick. Yeah, something like that. I have tea right here. Let me drink some. Tea is pretty good. It's very hot though. It's just surprising because normally when I make my tea, I heat it up and it is not hot enough and then I get annoyed. But it seems like, I don't know, it's the opposite today. And I'm still drinking that damn soup. I made like freaking like a gallon of that soup, more than that. I don't even know how much soup I made. And so I'm just having that for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. It's a bit much. It's good when you have it with like nice bread. Like I bought this like rosemary bread, which is really good. Although the rosemary is like really strong. But the bread is like hard carrying, full of soup. Yeah, I'm like that kitten photo where they pick it up and it says full of soup. But did you know in that photo, that kitten was not full of soup, that kitten's full of worms. When there's little kittens and they look all fat like that, usually they just have worms. Today's the first day I felt well enough to sit up for long chunks of time. Oh my god, that's horrible. You got really sick, huh? Yeah, my belief is that it feels like you always get sick on vacations because I think it's like your body is like, no, I can't get sick. I have XYZ responsibilities. And then you get a nice vacation. You're like, wow, I can't wait to relax. And then your body's like, okay, now I can work on getting the sickness like done and out. I don't think that's actually how it works, but in my head that's how it works. So I don't know. Yeah, Howard Tuta, I'm not sure if this is the earliest shuffle we'll have. I wanted to do later this month. Oh, perfect. Because now you can call in, wait, are you the same as me? You planned when you're gonna call in for work? I would do that sometimes too. I would do that sometimes too. I just had an avocado toast. It was yummy. I haven't had avocado toast in a really long time. What did you have on it? Was it just avocado and toast, or did you do like egg? Did you do like some? I like doing like chili oil. Work up to it or the guilt kills me. The way I think about it is if I didn't take intermittent like call-ins off of work, I would have just quit and that would have been harder for them. So in reality, calling in every once in a while is better for their bottom dollar. Toast, olive oil, avocado, salt. Simple but yummy. Yeah, what kind of salt did you have? This is like lately I've been been opening my eyes to the wonders of finishing salt, like the thick flaky salt that you do a little bit on the top of, because I think I learned this on a cooking show. No, like the thickness. It's just like the little salt. Because I learned this on a cooking show, that you use like the table salt that's like thin when you want to get like a baseline salinity in your dish, like, oh, this is how salty it is. But then the finishing salt that you sprinkle on top, it gives you like little pops of flavor, and so it's not so monotonous and it elevates the dish. I would call my boss and be like, hey, I need to take another day or two. I mean, that's not really your fault though, because then you're actually sick. Then you have no guilt to riddle you. You have no guilt to riddle you. There's nothing to be guilt-ridden about. No. Did you guys ever get that where you would wish you would get sick so that you could take a day off? That's how you know that maybe you should just take a day off regardless. If you start thinking that, then maybe you should just take a day off regardless. Little dense ones. Oh, maybe we're thinking about the same thing, Ark. Unfortunately, yes, I do. Oh, you want to know what's really good? I should go back to this store and see if they still have them. One time, I got these fancy artisan chocolates, and they were just like regular chocolates, but they were like salted chocolates. I guess they weren't just regular chocolates then. They were salted chocolates, and the salt came from all different parts of the world, like French salt, Himalayan pink salt, like, you know, and so like some was pink, some was like black, some was white, some was gray. It was like really cool. It was such a gimmick, but I really love salted chocolate. And I was really happy because normally people do salted caramels, and it's like, you know, I get it, sweet and savory, right? But salted chocolate is so underrated. The only time I ever really like brownies, there used to be this microwave meal that would have brownies in it. If you sprinkle salt on the top of it, that's actually really good. That's actually really good. It's lucky you like salt. Yeah, I really lucked out with that. If I didn't like salt, I would have been screwed. But like cakey brownies with salt, like thick sea salt flakes on the top, like the flaky salt on the top. Oh my goodness, that's actually really good. That's actually really good. That's why whenever you see those fancy cookie recipes, they always have salt on the top, because it's like, it's so much better having it be equalized like that. What do you guys think? I know, Ark, you made brownies the other day, and you said they came out cakey, which I like. I think gooey brownies should be exploded off of the universe. What is that the common sugar consensus? What is the common consensus? Do people typically like cakey brownies, or what would you call them? Gooey? Let me look it up on the internet. Gooey versus cakey brownies. Cakey versus fudgy. That's what we're calling it now? That's what we're calling it now? Fudgy or cakey, r/baking. If your brownies are cakey, then they are just cake. Stupid, stupid, stupid. A cakey brownie is a brownie. A fudgy brownie is a poor quality fudge. That's what I believe. I think exploding gooey brownies is just food waste. They always just taste undercooked to me, so I don't like them so much. Give me acid reflux. Oh, really? I wonder why. It's like, so cake brownies are so fucking good. The only thing that I like gooey is I do like chocolate lava cakes. But that's like very purposeful. You know what I mean? Cookie brownie. Oh. A slice of cake that's a cookie brownie texture. Interesting. Was it like chocolate then, I presume? Wow. That's interesting. Here, wait, let me look something up. What would you call it? No? I've never heard of this. Somebody I know, they made orange brownies, except there was no chocolate in it. It was just like a bar that had the texture of a brownie. And we were all arguing about whether or not, like, for something to be a brownie, does it need chocolate in it? Or could you have an orange brownie that has no chocolate? Or is that just like, it was a blondie? No, it was not a blondie. It was like an orangey. A ginger, I don't know. I don't know. Are called blondies, right? Yes. So I guess if blondie, but blondies aren't brownies, right? A blondie, also known as a blonde brownie. Wait, so you don't need chocolate, right? No, but blondies still have chocolate in them. They just have like white chocolate, right? So you need chocolate to some degree. It naturally follows. So I don't think you can have it. Ew. I don't think so. I don't know. I've never had one. I learned recently, I really like chocolate chip cookies, but sometimes the chocolate chips are like overpoweringly sweet if you get too many. I learned that when you have a chocolate chip cookie without the chocolate chips, it's just called like a brown butter cookie or something. More vanilla than white chocolate. Oh, are they? Yeah, I think brown butter cookies are just like chocolate chip cookies with no chocolate chip. When's the last time you guys had an oatmeal cookie? I like oatmeal cookies when they don't have raisins because I just hate raisins. They give me a migraine like instantaneously. I'm not sure why. So one of these days I want to make it a chocolate chip oatmeal cookie. I feel like that would be good. It's all the good things about an oatmeal cookie without... Oatmeal chocolate chip is my favorite cookie. I don't think I've ever had... This is going to sound insane. I don't think I've ever had oatmeal chocolate chip. I've had oatmeal raisin. I've had maybe just plain oatmeal. I think I've had one that... I don't know if I've ever had one with chocolate chips in it. But it just seems like... It's surprisingly uncommon, yeah. But it just seems like logical. It seems logical, you know what I mean? Like it would be the best tasting. No, but I think the next cookie on my conquest list is I want to make double chocolate chip. So like it's a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips that have like peppermint on the top. I think I had this once like a very long time ago. And I want to make half that have the peppermint and half that don't because I feel like I remember liking the peppermint. But then lately I got like an Andes mint chocolate and I thought, ew, this is kind of yuckier than I remember. But Andes mint is not peppermint, is it? Peppermint is different than Andes. Is what kind of mint? It's not peppermint. It's not a specific botanical variety. Don't lie to me. It is not. To me, it is not that. Oh, I like Andes mints. I used to be such a diehard like chocolate mint defender, and people always say like, "Oh, it tastes like toothpaste." And it's like, no, it doesn't. But then I had one, and I'm like, "Oh, this does kind of taste like toothpaste." So I don't know if my palate has changed. My baker friend makes some like those. Yeah. Are they a baker for hobby or a baker by trade? It tastes like toothpaste positive. The only it tastes like toothpaste positive I've ever had is there was this children's toothpaste that I used to get that was chocolate flavor that was actually so good. Do you not like toothpaste? No, I actually really hate mint toothpaste. It burns really, really, really bad. So I try and get like the non-mint stuff because it burns really, really, really bad. I hate mint. I don't hate it. I like peppermint quite a bit. Like peppermint hot chocolate. I like it. I like peppermint tea. I don't like spearmint. I think should get put down. I don't like spearmint. Yeah, any or like wintergreen mint or whatever the other stuff that mint creators are making up. I'm not a fan of those, but peppermint is good. It's like the one good... Oh, sorry. It looked weird. It's the one good varietal, I think. Yeah, right now I have an ice pack strapped around my knee. I think I probably should have iced it sooner when, like, quote unquote, the injury happened. But it didn't hurt. Probably it's the abrasive recipe for sure. No, I don't think so. Even if I just put, like... the mint in my mouth and just hold it there, it hurts. I think it's the flavor. I really like peppermint. It's a good gum or candy post lunch break. I can't have gum. It gives me a migraine. Speaking of that, I finally got... So, I'm supposed to go to the dentist to have them look at my fangs to possibly get root canals because they have to do that before they can make me a custom night guard because I grind my teeth at night really bad. But that's a whole nother kit and caboodle. I still have to call because we were playing phone tag. So I just bought... I used to have one of the cheap ones from, you know, the store that you like... They're called like Boil and Bite night guards. I bought one of those in the interim, but I always mess up the boiling and biting part. And so I waste like $20. So hopefully I don't mess it up this time. I'm kind of nervous to do it because they're so expensive. And then you get like one shot to bite down right and not mess it up. How the fuck do you mess it up? If you bite down at like the wrong angle, I always have the problem of like the position that I keep my mouth when I'm resting is not the same position I have when I bite down. So it says bite down to get the impression, which I do. And then when I like let go, my jaw slides back a bit. So then it doesn't fit when I'm just like hanging out. And also, because I have a little bit of it over, right? So also like, it doesn't want to cover all my teeth. I don't know how to describe it. I have too much teeth. I have too many fangs. It doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to work. So I've never had a custom one, so that would be nice if I could get that. If I could get that. Oh, and also I have the issue where like it'll mold properly, but when it dries down or like it cures or whatever it does, it hardens, it gets too tight. And then it feels like it's making my teeth loose. And then I'm like, oh, this is probably not good for me. You know what I mean? Like this is the type of thing that they say like is bad for your teeth. So then a lot of times I've had to boil one and then like, okay, here we go. And then I do it and then I'm like, oh, this kind of feels like it's messing up my bite or something. my bite structure, which can't be good. It can't be good at all. Oh, I'm craving, I just saw a post about this. I'm craving imitation crab. I honestly don't like real crab. I think it tastes like nothing. It's just like a vehicle for butter. But imitation crab is really good. Imitation crab is pollock, isn't it? Imitation crab is what? I think it's like pollock, isn't it? Yep, it's usually minced whitefish, usually Alaskan pollock, mixed with starches, eggs white, sugar, salt, and crab flavoring. I've never had either. Imitation crab is pretty good. That they had a crab, like ever? I traveled somewhere once where they like caught him for you, and I had like a crab and a lobster, and I just thought, Ichika, hi, hajimemashite. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh no, reconnection is successful. Nihongo dozu. Arigatou gozaimasu. 上手じゃないよ。まだです。Want to become friends with Ian VTubers? Oh, you came to the right place. あ、かわいい。ありがとう。Yeah. Having never had crab, we have to. お嬢様 energy. You know, telling how to part of my YouTube algorithm strategy. Oh, that makes sense. I understand. The YouTube algorithm is mysterious. I've been dealing with it myself. You should. I don't think you're missing out. The likes button. Thank you so much. You're not missing out, Gaggity, if you've never had crab. It's not that good. Have Chor Touches ever had crab? You're VTuber friend. Yay! Yay! Have a wonderful Elizabeth cute too. Oh, you're too sweet. Thank you. I didn't really like it. Yeah, crab isn't that good. Did you have lobster? I didn't like lobster either. And so I avoid most seafood. That's probably for the best. I am like a seafood, I don't know, addict. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shrimp especially. Really just like, I like shrimp. I like sushi. I like, specifically, I like stuff with tuna in it. I like tuna. But I don't like, I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't like crustaceans. No, I guess you like fish roe. I haven't had it yet, but I've heard it's kind of like boba, like it pops. That's such a visit. No, it's great to always meet new people. It's great to meet new people. I like fish roe. I've never had it. I haven't had, oh, there's another one. I haven't had eel yet. Unagi. I haven't had that yet. I heard it's like salty popping boba. I always choke on boba though, so I don't know. I don't know if that's... It is so salty, so you might like it. Why is it salty? Is it naturally salty? Or do they add something to it? I wanna... Wait, now I wanna go out and get sushi. What? I know there's like salmon roe, there's like... Is it Does it taste different if it's a different fish? Wait, isn't salmon roe caviar? Isn't that just caviar? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I suspect it's preserved in salt. Yes, correct. Oh my god, do you guys think I'm like rich? Why is caviar salty? Salt is added as a preservative. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's red caviar. What's black caviar? Where does caviar come from? Like what fish? Come from sturgeon. Okay, it's not caviar, I think. If you look up salmon roe, it says red caviar. It's called, like, it's a different kind, I guess. Yeah, oh. But regular is, sturgeon is so cool looking. It is a cool fish, isn't it? Where do they live? In the ocean? Where do they get sturgeon for caviar? Freshwater a lot. What? How did they get so big? They live in water. Do they get for caviar? That is in the sea. Here, wait. Let's go. Let's click it. Let's see what they say. Okay, according to the FDA, no, the FAO, the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations. Oh my god, I've never heard of that. Roe from any fish not belonging to the family Accipensieridae are not caviar, but, quote, substitutes of caviar. In contrast, Convention of International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora defines caviar more broadly, covering the processed roe of all species within the order of Accipensieriformes, which includes sturgeon and paddlefish. We're getting like so. Don't you believe this? This is crazy. Look up a white sturgeon. They're like IRL kaiju. White sturgeon. No way! You guys ever seen that TV show? It was called... Was it Deadliest Catch? No, it wasn't Deadliest Catch. There was a show where they just like went up rivers and they were trying to catch like elusive fish. TV show where they catch elusive fish. Chasing Monsters? Was this it? River Monsters or something. River Monsters! Yeah, the guy named Jeremy Wade. Oh my god. What did they end up catching? Piranha. Okay, that's not too bad. None of these look like... Isn't that like immoral? Aren't these... Oh, they're not going after rare stuff. They're going after interesting stuff. So like invasive stuff. I don't think they were doing... Maybe they were. What if I look up endangered? I don't think they were going after endangered because I don't think you could get that approved for the world. Are white sturgeon endangered? Endangered. They must be. No. No, they're least concern. Population stable. Anytime I see like a giant fish, I'm like, this must be. Whoa, sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm on the wiki for caviar and it says top 16 caviar producers in 2017. Did you know that China has more than double the second place person? The top producer of caviar is China with 100 tons, and the second is Russia with 49 tons in 2017. Wow. What? Have any of you ever had roe then, or caviar? Salmon roe left and sturgeon caviar right. Oh, they look quite different. I will say that salmon roe looks way more appealing than caviar. Caviar looks like something from Star Trek, like that the Klingons would eat. They have so much caviar, wow. Yeah. Salmon roe looks like something you would find at a frozen yogurt shop, and sturgeon caviar looks like Klingon food. I don't know. I remember I watched this TV show once. It was, I don't remember what it is, but it was a really popular TV show back in the day where people, they were traveling. It was like a competition show where they were in pairs and they had to like travel across the world, but they didn't have like any money. So you had to like, you know, oh, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Anyways, one of the challenges they had to do was they had to eat like a lot of caviar. Like I'm talking like Amazing Race. Yes, it was. Yes. They had to do a challenge where they had to eat like, I don't know, like 4 cups of caviar. It felt a little immoral to the people. I forgot that existed. I watched one season because a friend made me watch it because they're like, no, it's really good. It was actually pretty interesting. So for turtles who haven't seen the show, you have to like, you sign up with someone and then this person you have to go through all these trials and tribulations with. I think people got like divorced after it. Like I feel like it's a real strain on relationships, right? I only know about this because it came out before Survivor and I watched that growing up. I did not watch Survivor until very recently when I had some friends show it to me. And so we watched some older seasons and then we watched the newer seasons. So if you don't know, in newer seasons, this show Survivor, their old like shtick used to be that they would go to all these different places and then they would do Survivor there. But it was damaging the wildlife and like it was like a really big ecological burden on the place they were filming. So they bought or they rent or like this one specific part of Fiji. And so now every season is on Fiji. And logically, I know that that's better because it's better for the environment. But it's way more boring, okay? I can say logically, yes, it's good. Yes, this is the way it should be. But also, you know, it's like, it feels very samey every season. I lost my liver when I saw you eat that pound of caviar. Yeah, that'll do something to your mental. I don't know. But like, can you, because like a lot of these on the show, a lot of the challenges involved like, you had to catch a flight or you had to like make a gamble. And it's just like, I don't know. Oh my God. And you had to like talk to people in cabs in like a language you don't speak. And that sounds so frustrating. And I feel like I would take it out on whoever I teamed up on this show with. So that's why I'm never going to go on those types of shows. Oh my God. Now we're just talking about reality TV. Have you guys ever watched, this is like really, we're getting to like the bottom of the barrel of cinema here. Have you guys ever watched The Bachelor or The Bachelorette? I will say it's funny watching them because it's 2 totally different like ecosystems. Because The Bachelor, it's one guy and a bunch of girls. And The Bachelorette, it's one girl and a bunch of guys. I watched The Bachelorette more often because I thought it was funnier seeing the guys fight. Because the guys, it's so when the guys fight, it's just, I don't know. It's like really pathetic. Pathetic, but in like a funny way. But then on The Bachelor, when the girls fight, it's pathetic in a not funny way. So I couldn't watch The Bachelor because I was like, ladies, you're better than this. But then I would watch The Bachelorette and be like, okay, no, this is actually entertaining. But it's just so, I feel like it's only a matter of time. I feel like that wouldn't work though. Because I wanted that too, right? But I feel like it wouldn't work because the whole thing is you want them to be interested in this one person and fight over this one person. But why would they when there's suddenly like 19 people that they could like make a connection with instead? You know what I mean? Oh, true. You totally forgot that, huh? Wait, oh my God, you're so right. I think there have been other dating shows that like did that concept though, where it was basically like that, but they could all, but I don't think they ever got a lot of like traction. So much more fun to watch. I watched them and it was way messier, like way too messy. I know there was, I think, a season of the Bachelor China where 2 of the female contestants left with each other instead though. I remember that was like news. So it was like the Bachelor, but in China. So it was like a bunch of girls that were supposed to be going after this one guy, but then 2 of the girls fell in love. I think this was a couple years ago. Let me look it up. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it was The Bachelor Vietnam. Oh, okay. Oh, what year was this? It was The Bachelor Vietnam in 2018. Oh. Oh my God! I have to watch this. I have to watch this. I have to watch this season. The Bachelor. I'm looking at just like clips of it and it looks really like romantic. The like part where she confesses. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so cute. Dude, and they have a photo of like the Bachelor just standing there like, what the hell? The photo of the Bachelor standing there like, aren't you forgetting somebody? Aren't you forgetting somebody here? That's so funny. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys what's on the docket for this week. So on the docket this week, yeah, obviously doing Shouakuma Shuffle today. But then we have on... Did I put it down for Thursday? Yes, it must be for Thursday. We have a Minecraft stream on Twitch. And then we are going to have another Mega Man X, where I think we will finish the game. God willing. I think God willing, where we're going to finish the game. Okay, maybe I should ask. Is it possible to finish the game next stream? Or am I deluded into how much we have left in the game? I think we're close to finishing it. I think we just have to fight that guy in the middle. But possible? Yes. Likely? I don't know. It's just one guy. How hard could it be? And other things you can say if you're delusional. I bet I'm gonna beat it on like the first try. I bet I'm gonna beat it on like the first try. Because I'm so OP now. And I got the freaking Hadouken. So I just have to learn the... I think it's what? Like crouch and then right? What is it? Mega Man X Hadouken combo. Go back and play more Mega Man Zero. Does that come after? Are you stupid? I think I'm going to... Internet clips of you playing. I hope the AI overview is never right for me, and I just want it gone. It says, quote, the Hadouken in Mega Man X isn't a combo, but a powerful secret projectile. To use it, press down, then right, then shoot. So I would personally call that a combo. Dumbass. It's start, down, rotate, towards, forward, shoot. How do you use Hadouken in original Mega Man X? You have to slide your thumb from downward to forward, then press shoot in relatively quick succession. Yeah, when it explained it to me in the video game, it said down and then either left or right and then shoot. I just got it, but I barely ever use it. Pretty sure you have to have full health to use it. Oh, you have to have full health to use it. Oh. Guys, I'm never gonna be full health. When have I ever been full health in my life? Down. Down. Forward. And follow the forward with shoot. That doesn't sound hard. I mean, it is a broken Easter egg. That's true. I just don't understand. Like, maybe this is me being... Like, and I don't want people... I want people to genuinely answer this for me. And when Mega Man X came out, was there like You know how in games they used to come with a pamphlet? When you bought a game, it used to come with like a little pamphlet that would give you like hints and tips and stuff. Was this alluded to in any way, shape, or form? Because if not, I really don't understand how you would figure out that you need to die in this specific spot 3 times, and then on the 4th time it's there. Were people just getting someplace and dying an arbitrary amount of times? You know what I mean? It's just that era of gaming, to be honest. Like what? People were dying? Like what if it had been 8 times? Were people dying in every spot of the place like 8 times? I don't understand. Me was under the truck type shit. I don't know. Let me look. How did people learn to unlock Hadouken? I just want to know what the first monkeys in a typewriter, huh? I don't see somebody said, I don't understand how anyone could organically find this out. What? Someone said they did, but is it a reference to how the Hadouken works in, because it's a reference, right? In the original one, do you have to die a bunch? Maybe someone tried farming the full heal in that one spot. Oh. Maybe. Because I think there used to be a heart tank there, right? It's the exact same material as Street Fighter, and Dr. Light in there was dressed up as Ryu. Well, I know that's a reference, but like, oh, I didn't know if like Ryu had to like die 4 times to get the Hadouken. So like, I didn't know if it was like a reference. I don't know. How do I get the Hadouken? I just can't imagine that. I know that some people are saying like they found it organically, but I just don't. I don't understand how you would think. Okay, let's think about this logically. Okay, I think there is a monkeys and typewriter possibility that, so when you're on this stage in Mega Man X, you jump off the back of these birds, and just like I did, I accidentally got up there instead of the lower area where, I accidentally got to that up there instead of the lower area, right? 3 times trying to explore that part. That's what I'm thinking. Because do you actually have to get up there, or do you... That's what I'm thinking, right? Like someone who's accidentally really bad at the game, and then they hit the birds, they fall. But then on the 4th time, they finally get it. And then... But then why would they go back to it? Because you have to have everything unlocked. Do you have everything unlocked, but then you're going back to this random part? That level would it activate? Yeah. Because you're... I really wonder, right? I think so. But if it's the only game you own, right? You might just go around, like, trying stuff. That's a good point. Because, oh, okay, and at this point, right? How do you know it's the last upgrade? Oh, it's probably like that, right? And then it's a recess rumor. Yeah, because you don't know it's the last upgrade. So you're probably like, oh, let me go back and look everywhere for it. And it gradually spread the word of mouth. Oh, true. Feet on the ground. I have my feet on the ground and I'm well hydrated. Look, you can see my feet right here. Not on the ground. You can see them on my model. They're right there. Yeah, oh, that's true, Ark. They put the Easter egg in. Yeah, the devs put the Easter egg in, right? And loose lips sink ships, you know what I mean? So somebody must have had some loose lips and sunk the ship. I really am curious who the first person who like figured it out was. Maybe I'm underestimating gamers. I don't know. I'm probably underestimating gamers. But that just seems impossible. Nintendo Power type stuff too. What does that mean? I feel like I'm missing something. The first time. I really don't know how someone could organically get that. Oh! Wait. Someone said there's an official guide to get the Hadoken, and apparently you don't have to die 4 times. So, okay, here we go. From the official guide, you need to get the health recovery item directly above the goal of the mine stage 4 times. Then you may use exit or retry. So you have to get that health recovery item up on that ledge. But you don't have to die after. You could just repeat. You could exit or repeat. Then the 5th time you collect the health recovery item, a capsule will appear. So you don't have to have full health either. Guys? Did we ever test the Hadoken? Because it's saying enter the capsule and enter the attack down, right attack to unlock the Hadoken. I think I just walked in and then walked out. If you got it, I'm sure you've got it. I think I have a save state before I exited. The only thing is I don't know if the password info saves it. It does not. It says, note that there is no password saved for this, so turning off the game unit will lose the ability. So that's not really an issue because we have save states. But if we ever lose that save state, then I guess the password doesn't matter. But I do have a save state while I was in the capsule thing. So hopefully, even if not, sort of. Yeah, that does explain why it spawned earlier than we expected. Because we had done it before. Okay. You lose your save state, the password still gets you to before you got the upgrade. That's true. It's just I would have to do the whole, like, I'd have to do the whole run, jump, die thing. Well, no, it would appear the next time, right? Yeah. Because I've already died there, collected the recovery 4 times. Or maybe you'd have to do it again. Oh, someone's even saying not only is it possible for you to not have to kill yourself, you don't even have to pick up the energy for it to count. All you really have to do is get on screen for the game to count it as a visit, so to speak, and then you can jump into the pit or exit and get out there again. Okay, that's odd. Now it makes more sense how people did it organically, because yeah, you could just accidentally die to the birds a bunch of times and then have it show up. So now that makes a lot more sense. I think now with that, it makes a lot more sense how someone could get there. Interesting. I've been playing more of Togainu no Chi. That's the BLVN I've been playing. Pretty good. It's a bit rudimentary compared to Dramatical Murder, but I expected that because it was like 10 years older than it. Like 10 years older than it. It was their very first game. I've gone through 1 good ending and 2 bad endings. It's good. It's interesting. I just think it's cool to see how freaky does it get? I mean, it's freaky as Dramatical Murder. It's like an explicit BLVN. It's like about, if you've ever played an explicit visual novel, about the same, I would say. It's so interesting. I really like reading the credits every time they roll because I feel like I notice a new name that I see there. Urobuchi Gen, I did not realize that Urobuchi Gen worked on Togainu no Chi. I didn't realize that he like works for Nitro Plus Chiral. If you don't know who that is, he wrote and directed Madoka Magica, Psycho Pass, I think he did one Kamen Rider. I can't remember which Kamen Rider it was. But yeah, he likes to do psychological stuff. That sounds very on brand for him, yeah. Oh, one of the voice actors in Togai Ununochi for one of the routes, the voice actor is the guy who voice acts the main character from Gintama. And I was like, why is this guy's voice so familiar? But he's cited under a pseudonym. And so it doesn't appear on his like IMDb of like roles that he did. But if you look up on like it's definitely him. It's definitely him. And other places he's cited for it. Also Fate Zero. Yeah, he is also Fate Zero, right? It's just really interesting because you can tell that they must have kept the same writers, the same audio designers, the same artists. And so much is similar to Dramatical Murder. Literally, so many huge plot points. Like, oh, there's 2 evil guys that hunt you down. Oh, you were genetically modified as a child to have this super ability that comes out at the end of the story. Oh, you know, something, there's a dog who's a guy who's a guy who's a dog. Like, there's so much that it's like, this is so similar. Oh, there's an underground fighting ring that has like a name that the protagonist participates in. Did you watch Braver with Rumi? No, Rumi's hours at work changed, so like I don't see them. I didn't see them a lot before, and now I don't see them a lot either, because they're either at work at weird hours, or they're sleeping, or they're out of town. So I haven't been able to watch it with them yet. Yeah, I have to, because I still haven't seen the 3rd episode of Bravern. Yeah, I was glad that I knew this was gonna happen, so maybe I shouldn't have bought the visual novel, but it did take away from some time that I could have been working on 3.0. It's good. You like it? You watched all of it in like a day, didn't you? Oh, my ice pack is warm already. Ow. Maybe I shouldn't go to karate. I don't know. I will warm up at home and then see if I'll warm up at home and then see if I think I could handle it. But you ever watch the first 2? Hey, yeah, always a good use of your time. True. It says, so sounds like it might be a bad idea. Yeah, it might be a bad idea. I'll probably warm up and then see how my knees are feeling. Because I think we were doing some work and skip karate and work on 3.0. Yeah, if I skip karate, I will work on 3.0. We were doing some like squats and stuff, but the thing with squats is if your knees, what it's called, like collapse in, it's really bad for them. That's a big thing we learn in karate is you always have to have outward pressure on your like your inner thighs to like sort of brace your knees and keep them like rotating outwards. Because if you let them fall in, it's like really rough on the tendons. And I think because I was tired, I wasn't like rotating properly to apply enough like outward pressure on it. So then the tendons got kind of owie. So we'll have to see. But I'm mad because so I only worked out, I put my new gi on fully. I bought like the new gi, but for last class I wore just the top part, but my old pants. I put the whole thing on. I literally look like our sensei. I look so cute and little and cool. Oh my god. And then I took off the underneath my gi, I wear like a black undershirt. So I took off just the top, so I just had my black undershirt and then the karate pants, and Rumi said I look like Toji from JJK. I thought that was funny. Shift work is done for now. I gotta wait an hour to leave now. Yeah, your shift is over. You called him cute, little, and cool. No, I called me cute, little, and cool. What? I had the gi on. Nobody else wears my gi. Nobody else wears my gi. I called myself cute, little, and cool, and they said I look like Toji. You said it looks like just like them. My sensei? My sensei just looks cool. I look cute and little. Can I borrow it? No. Costs the same amount as a AAA game. And it has my blood, sweat, and tears soaked into it. You can't have it. The spiritual item. Oh, I do look like we have this. Oh, I guess it was an olden days AAA game. It was 70. I guess new AAAs are 90 now, right? Yeah, it was 70. I actually think they said I might get a discount and it might only be 50. So they're crunching the numbers because our club gets a discount. So, which is already a good discount because normally they're like 150. But because we like work with the manufacturer, we get like a crazy, crazy bulk discount and stuff, which is very nice. For me, it holds great power. Yeah, it makes like a really satisfying like snapping noise when you punch with like the proper acceleration. So it really feels like, you're in an anime because you'll do like a punch and it'll be like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's so cool. It's so cool. I was worried to wear it because it's a thicker cotton and people said that it's a thicker cotton, and so people said that it gets really hot when you work out in it. I didn't really have that problem, which is good because I get overheated really easily. But I think, do you have to starch it to keep that snap? No, it's just the thickness of the cotton. Most people I know that have the gis, they treat them like shit, honestly. They like throw them in the bags, they throw them in the wash on like high whatever. Most people are good about not drying them because drying them shrinks them. But like, no, they still snap really well just because the cotton is thick. But dude, because the cotton is so thick, it does look starched. Like I took the pants off and you have to like tie them because it's my old ones were like, more of like a European or like American style gi where it had like a, what do you call it? An elastic waistband, but this is a traditional Japanese like gi. So it has ties and stuff. But when I take the pants off, they literally stand up on their own. How are you holding up? I'm doing good. I don't have a migraine anymore or anything. Get throw them in the wash on high. Get them nasty. Them get nasty. Yeah. Moldy immediately unless I wash them. What? I don't really sweat though. Even when I work out really like hard, I sweat very little, which is a bad thing. I think that's part of the reason I can't regulate my own temperature is because I don't sweat very much. So then like that's the whole point of sweat, right? Is you sweat and then it makes you cold, but I don't really sweat, so I get overheated. Humble flex. No, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. So my gi never got like too gross, but yeah, people like me. No, but I mean, I wash mine after every karate like class, but the people in my club are like underclassmen, so they were asking, they're like, how often do you wash your gi? And I'm like one of the rare people who have my own washer and dryer in my apartment. And I'm like, oh, you know, I do it on the quick wash setting, like after every practice, but then like once a week I do it on like a proper wash. They're like, oh, I just wash it once a week because I have to take mine to the laundromat. And I'm like, honestly, it's fine. Well, because he used to not work us very hard at practice. I don't even think we like got that sweaty, but now lately our sensei has like a freaking fire lit under him. I don't know. Like now we're actually like high impact interval, like high heart rate, you know, sort of stuff. So it wasn't so bad before. Our sensei was getting kind of like, he thinks we need better, because for a lot of people, karate is the only exercise we do. So he's realizing that he has to add in like stuff that will get our body conditioning up, because if you don't have good body condition, obviously you're not going to be as good at karate. So lately we're doing more like traditional exercise stuff instead of just karate stuff. Like we'll start out by doing like crunches and then we'll do like squats and stuff like that. He's trying to get us our body conditioned for karate. So I don't know. I'm all fit now. not as fit as I was like 1,000 years ago. I used to be able to do like above 50 push-ups, like easily. I can't even do like 2 now. So I have to do you know how you train up to do a push-up where you do it on an incline, like against the wall, and then you do it on an incline against like a countertop? I have to do that because when I used to do kickboxing, before each class, we had to do like 100 jumping jacks, 100 squats, 100 crunches, and then like they wanted like 100 push-ups before every practice. So at some point, I was like freaking shredded. Because at that point, I was also doing weightlifting, 55 burpees, 55 burpees. It literally was like that. Because at that point, I was taking a weightlifting class during the day, and then I had kickboxing at night. So I was like freaking shredded. I was freaking, not even push-up packs. I don't know. It never came to me. My friends used to make fun of me because when I get strong like that, it literally, I have this photo from like way back in the day. It's so funny. It doesn't look like I have any muscle. Like, you know, in those anime where like a girl can like punch a hole through a car, but she looks like she weighs like 3 pounds soaking wet. When I get really toned, it looks like that. Even though I was doing like progressive, like overload, weightlifting where you're doing like, you know, only 3, but you're going to like your max. So it's meant to like build muscle. No, I was pissed off. I wanted good biceps, but then I would flex and they would get big. But it pissed me off because all of my other friends in the weightlifting class, they got like fucking built, dude. I think that's probably comes down to diet, right? Like you have to eat like a bunch of protein for it to like grow properly. I was probably eating like Pocky and like I was probably eating like Pocky and Doritos and then going and like working out for like 3 hours a day. So it probably wasn't like it probably wasn't the proper diet for training. I was like, yay! I had 3 hours of my day I was working out to failure, and then the rest of the day I was playing League of Legends, eating Pocky, Doritos, and Mountain Dew. And I was like, yay! Ready to do it all over again tomorrow. Your body was screaming. My body probably had no idea, like, oh, half of the day this is the healthiest thing ever. And then it's offset by the most unhealthy thing you could do ever. My body was probably so confused. Like, are we healthy or not? I don't know. That's what you got to do. I remember when I graduated Demon School, you can, read what they wrote in their yearbook. I remember a girl on the cross country team wrote, like, I only do cross country so I can eat more food. And I was like, I feel like that was kind of my attitude towards that to a degree. Like, if I do kickboxing for 2 hours and then I go do weightlifting for 2 hours, I can have way more Mountain Dew, right? At this point, I was obsessed with Mountain Dew. I don't think I could drink it now. I think it would make me like disgusted. But at this point, I drank so much Mountain Dew. It was like genuinely the archetypal gamer because I would drink Mountain Dew and then the spicy sweet chili Doritos and play League of Legends in a closet. Yes, I didn't have room in my bedroom for the PC setup, so I played it in the closet. I had my PC set up in a closet and like my monitor was on one of the shelves of the closet. And that was it. It was pretty good though. It was very cozy. Yeah, it was a good time. It was fun. It's so funny because we have so many holes in Chio Papa's house because I would just tell him like, oh, I moved my gaming PC to this closet. Can you get me hooked up with like the Ethernet? And he would just drill a hole in the hardwood floor so that we could like put we could get it because we had it running through the basement so we could get it anywhere I want. So he would just drill a hole in the floor down to the basement. And then we would thread then we would thread the Ethernet up. And then he had to do it again when I changed what room my bedroom was in. And then he drilled it through the basement, through a closet, through another floor to the second floor so that I could have Ethernet. So how many holes are in this household so that I could play League of Legends? The scars upon this house from my League of Legends addiction are, you know, because I moved around and had my bedroom in we like shuffled the bedrooms around in the house so often that probably every room in the house had a hole so that I could put the Ethernet and play optimal League of Legends. Which is insane. Ugh. A Swiss cheese house, yeah. Swiss cheese house, exactly. Okay, Tumatachi. It looks like we have crested an hour of content. I had a lot of fun, but now I have to start working on 3.0 and either getting ready for karate or getting ready to work on even more 3.0. So it was nice seeing you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Even though I just saw you yesterday, if you were a tour at yesterday's stream, it's nice to see you again. But yeah, and if you want to see, my next stream will be Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. Yeah. Be nice to yourself and be nice to others. Stay safe, stay silly. I'll see you later. Ow, I just punched my mic. Bye-bye.